Hello friends, welcome to video lecture on fluid mechanics. In the today's session, we learn about the numericals on continuity equation. So let us start. Here is the first problem. The following cases represent the two velocity components. Determine the third component of velocity such that they satisfy the continuity equation. First one, u equals to x square plus y square plus z square. Next, v equals to xy square minus yz square plus xy. Next one, v equals to 2y square, w equals to 2xyz. So in this way, case number 1 is given. In this way, case number 2 is given, where you have to find out the third velocity component in this case. Okay, so here u v is given, means you have to do the calculations for w. So in this case, v w is given, means you have to do calculations for the u. Now we know the continuity equation for the incompressible fluid. This is the continuity equation: delta u by delta x plus delta v by delta y plus delta w by delta z equals to 0. Now see the value for the u with us, x square plus y square plus z square. Now get the value for delta u by delta x. So from this relation, once we get the value for this one, first one, second one, okay, third one. Now in this way we can get the relation for that continuity equation, as well as we can get the unknown value. So differentiate this term with respect to x, because we know the velocity component u in the x direction. So delta u by delta x equals to, if you differentiate this relation with respect to x, so what we get here, 2x. The derivative of this one, this term becomes constant. When we differentiate this one, entire relation with respect to x, this term becomes constant, and derivative of the constant term is nothing but the 0. Now if you just see the next one, v with us, so differentiate this v term with respect to y, because this velocity component v in the direction of y. So differentiate this one, delta v by delta y equals to, so what's about this one? Here with respect to y, we are taking the derivative, means here 2xy, again derivative of the y is nothing but here 1, that's why the 2xy will come here, minus, so what's about the derivative of the y with respect to y? Here you can get the 1, and z square will remain as it is, okay, plus xy means derivative of this one y term is nothing but the 1, so here the x will come. Now substituting the values of delta u and delta x, delta u by delta x and delta v by delta y in equation number this one, continuity equation. Okay, so once we substitute this one, delta u by delta x, okay, 2x will come here. Next one, 2xy minus z square plus x, this term will remain as it is. Okay, here you have to replace this term by this one, and this term delta w by delta z, this term will remain as it is. Now keep this term towards the left side and take all the terms towards the right side. Okay, means we can get the information regarding this one in this way. So 2x plus x means 3x here, the minus sign should be given for this one, because we are taking this term towards the right side of this one. So minus 3x minus 2xy plus z square. Okay, in this way this term will occur. So our ultimate aim is to find out the value for the w. For that, just take this delta z towards the right side, and if you just say here the derivative term is there. Now if I integrate this one, automatically you can get the value for the w. So integration of delta w equals to integration of this term, integration of minus 3x minus 2xy plus z square into this one delta z. Okay, so instead of saying the delta z, if I consider this one for the entire actually value for the w, then here instead of delta d should be written here. Okay, now what's about this term? Integration of dw is nothing but the w, and integration of every term with respect to dz come in this way, minus 3x, integration of this one, minus 3x is the constant term that should be taken outside of the integration side. And what's about the integration of dz is nothing but the z, that's why here z is written, minus 2xy, again derivative of that dz is nothing but the z, plus here integration of this term is nothing but the z square plus 1 means here z cube divided by 3 will come, okay, plus constant of integration. Now if you just see here where the constant of integration cannot be a function of z, but if it can be a function of x and y, that is a function of xy, okay, in this way that term will occur, and at last you can get the velocity component along the this one z direction is nothing but the w equals to minus 3xz minus 2xyz plus z cube divided by 3, plus here as the function as this one constant of integration cannot be a function of z, means that should be a function of x and y, so fxy will occur here. Now if you just see the next case, in the next case you have to calculate the value for u or velocity in the direction of x. In the similar way we can get the same thing, okay. So here velocity along the y direction, that is v with us as 2y square, differentiate this one with respect to y, okay, dabba v by dabba y equals to, so what's about the derivative of this term, 2 will come here, so 2 multiplied by 2 is nothing but the 4y will come here, okay. So what's about the velocity component along the z direction, that is the w, okay. So w equals to 2xy, already this given in the problem, these two terms are given in the problem. Our ultimate aim is to find out the velocity component along the x direction, okay. So in this case also differentiate this term with respect to z, so what do we get here, 2xy, differentiation of this one z with respect to is nothing but z with respect to z is nothing but the 1, so we can get here 2xy. Now substituting the values of this one, dabba v by dabba y and dabba w by dabba z in continuity equation, here is that continuity equation, okay. So we can get the value for the dabba u by dabba x afterwards. So dabba u by dabba x plus this indicate the dabba v by dabba y, so this term already with us, substitute here 4y, similarly substitute the next one, dabba w by dabba z equals to 2xy here. So in this way we can get the dabba u by dabba x, so this term goes towards the right side of that equation, so minus 4y minus 2xy, or my ultimate aim is to get the value for the u, that's why I separate this one, dabba u and dabba x term, okay. So integration of this one, we can get the integrate this term with respect to this one x, okay. So integration of this one is nothing but u here, and if you look towards the another side, integration of this term minus 4y and integration of dx is nothing but the x, so here minus 4xy will occur, then minus what's about the integration of this term 2xy, so 2y is the constant term, you should take that out of the integration sign, means here we can get the minus 2y, derivative sorry integration of x is nothing but x square by 2. Again if you just see here dx term means this cannot be a function of x, constant term is cannot be a function of x, means the that is the function of y and z, okay, that's why I written here. Now this is nothing but the velocity component along the x direction, that is u equals to minus 4xy minus x square y plus function of y and z. Now move towards the next problem. A fluid flow field is given by v equals to x square yi plus y square zj minus 2xyz plus yz square k. Prove that it is a case of possible steady incompressible fluid flow. Calculate the velocity and acceleration at the point 2, 1, 3. For the given fluid flow field u equals to, now just see here v, so what's about the basic this equation, velocity in the vector form, v equals to ui plus vj plus next one wk. In this way the velocity form with us. Now just say if you compare this one, what do we get here, u is nothing but the x square y, what's about the v, y square z, okay. Similar case with the w, w we can get the minus 2xyz minus y z square. This term indicate the w term. Okay, now from the every term, our ultimate aim is to get the daba u by daba x, daba v by daba y, and daba w by daba z. Okay, this is the continuity equation in for the steady incompressible fluid flow. Okay, so once we get this term, okay, we can get the required or we can get the required actually case. Okay, now here differentiate this one u with respect to x. So daba u by daba x is nothing but the here 2xy. Differentiate this term with respect to x. 2xy into 2x into y will occurs here. What's about the next one? V daba v by daba y equals to, so what's about this one? 2yz will occurs here. If you differentiate this term with respect to y, what do you get here? 2y into z. Similarly, you should differentiate this one with respect to z. So daba w by daba z equals to, so derivative of this one with respect to z is nothing but the minus 2xy. Okay, this term will remain as it is, and derivative of this one z is nothing but the 1. That's why here the z get vanish. Okay, so what's about the next one? Minus 2. So why the minus 2 is written here? Because the derivative of this one z square is nothing but the 2z. Okay, so 2yz will occurs here. Now substitute all these terms, daba v daba u by daba x, daba v by daba z, and daba w by daba z in continuity equation. So if you just see the first term with us 2xy. So here the 2xy, next one 2yz. 2yz is written here. 2yz minus this term minus 2xy minus 2yz in this way. Okay, and if you just see towards the right side of this one, 0 sign with us. Okay, why 0 we get here? Because minus 2xy this get cancelled, and minus 2yz means the continuity equation is satisfied. Hence the velocity field v equals to this relation written as it is. Okay, this relation is a possible case of fluid flow. Okay, now velocity at 2, 1, 3. Now see, substituting the values of x equals to, what this indicate? This is nothing but the x value. X equals to 2, this indicate the y equals to 1, this indicate the z equals to 3 in the velocity field. Now here is that velocity field. So substitute the value of here x, y, z, then here whatever the values of x, y, z with us, substitute into this equation and get the value for the resultant velocity. Okay, so what's about the x with us 2, so 2 square, here multiply by y means here 1 I plus what's about the next one, y again with us 1, so 1 square multiply by 3 will occurs here for the z. So multiply by 3 j minus 2 multiply by what's about the x, 2 multiply by 1 multiply by 3. Okay, this term will occur in this way, plus 1 multiply by z square means here 3 square k. Okay, this in this way that actually term occurs. So what's about this one? 4i plus 3j minus 21k. In this way this term come. So how can get the resultant? Now square root of this one. So I, j, k are nothing but the unit vector. So I can get the resultant. So resultant of this one is nothing but the square root of this term square plus this term square plus this one, this term square. Okay, so you should add all these things, and if you take the square root of all the terms, what do you get here? 21.587 units. Now the acceleration at point 213, the acceleration components ax, ay, az for the steady flow are, so we know ax is nothing but the u into daba u by daba x plus v into daba u by daba y plus w into daba u by daba z. In this way we can get that acceleration component along the x direction. Similarly we can get the acceleration component along the y direction. Okay, so here we can get this relation in this way. If you just see the same relation is written here. Now only changes here, instead of u v will come here because we are consider the y direction. Similar case with the next one. Here with respect to w you have taken the derivative with respect to every direction. Okay, now just focus on the various values here, ax, ay. So my aim is to get the value of this one separate, okay, and if I substitute, I can get the velocity component, sorry, acceleration component along the x direction, y direction, and z direction, okay. For that, first of all, just see what's about the value of u, then dabba u by dabba x, dabba u by dabba y, dabba u by dabba z. Now if you focus on the equation number 1, if I get the value of this one u, okay, dabba u by dabba x, dabba u by dabba y, dabba u by dabba z, okay, individual values of this one, then easily you can get the value for the acceleration component along the x direction, okay. So what's about the u already that term with us from if you just see here, u equals to x square y, this term with us, x square y. So how that x square y will occurs, okay, if you focus on this relation given, this is the actually velocity field with us. From this one already the value for the u with us x square y, already value for the v with us y square z, okay. So what's about that u term x square y with us? If you differentiate this one with respect to x, what do we get here? 2xy. Similarly, if you differentiate this term with respect to y, what do we get here? Just focus on here. Dabba u by dabba y means here we can get the x square. So what's about the next one? Dabba u by dabba z. You should take the derivative of this one with respect to z. So here this term becomes constant. We can get here 0. Similarly, move towards the next one. Value for the v with us y square z. If focus on this relation y square z with us. Okay, if we compare this one, we can get here velocity component along the x direction is nothing but v equals to y square z. Now this term with us, now differentiate this v with respect to x along the x direction, along the y direction, along the z direction. Now just here, if I differentiate this term with respect to x, means here x term is not available with us, means this term becomes constant, and derivative of the constant term, we can get the 0. So dabba v by dabba y equals to, what's about this one, 2yz. Next one, dabba v by dabba z, you should differentiate this one with respect to here z, means what we get here, we can get the derivative of the z is nothing but 1, so y square will only remain here. So what's about the w? Similar case with the w, okay. So here the value for the w with us. Now differentiate this one w by considering the x, y, and z components. We can get that values in this way, minus 2xyz minus yz square. So derivative of this term with respect to x, so what we get here, if you differentiate this term with respect to x, what we get here, minus yz, because the derivative of this one x is nothing but 1, that's why here x term get vanish, okay. So what's about the differentiation of the same term with respect to y? So here y term get vanish. Similarly here we can get the minus 2xz minus z square. So what's about the next one? You should differentiate this term with respect to z. So z term get vanish here, okay. So in this case, vanish means here the derivative of z is nothing but the 1, okay. And what's about the next one? Derivative of this one, 2yz, okay. In this way that term will occur. So what's about the next one? To get the acceleration component along the x direction. Now substitute all these values in this relation. So we know the value for the u, we know the value for this one, we know the value for this one, okay. Substitute everything and get the acceleration component along the x direction. So this term indicate the first one, that is u term. So what's about the dabba u by dabba x? So dabba u by dabba x already we have analyzed here, 2xy. So in this way 2xy is written plus y square z. This is for the v into dabba u by dabba y, dabba u by dabba y already with us, dabba u by dabba y, x square term with us, so that's why x square is written here, minus next one, this term indicate the w term, so w multiplied by dabba u by dabba z, dabba u by dabba z with us 0 multiplied by this term, okay. Now just solve this, multiply by this term to inside term, multiply by this term to inside term, this becomes 0, okay. So our target is to get the acceleration at point 213. So we can get the acceleration component along the x direction by considering this point 213. Just substitute the value of x as 2 y as 1 and z as 3. So after substituting all the values, we can get the acceleration component along the x direction is 28 units. Okay, similarly the acceleration component along the y direction is nothing but in this way. So what's about this one? Here substitute the value of u, substitute the value of daba v by daba x, substitute the value of daba v by daba y, then next one daba v by daba z. So in this way we can get the next one, a y means acceleration component along the y direction. Okay, by substituting all the terms here, daba u and daba v by daba x, similarly this one. So what do we get here? Az multiply az equals to, so this term with us as this one, u into daba w by daba x. So u already with us, u term is here, u x square y. So what's about the next one? This term is nothing but next daba w by daba x, daba w by daba x. Okay, so daba w by daba x, this term already with us, daba w by daba x is nothing but the minus 2 y z. Similarly substitute other things and just say our ultimate aim is to find out the acceleration component along the z direction at point 213. So substitute the value of x, y, z as 213 and do the calculation. At last we can get the acceleration component along the z direction as 123 units. Okay, now we know the acceleration a is nothing but the axi plus ayj plus azk. So substitute the value of acceleration component along the x direction, that is 28 minus next one ay with us 3 units. Okay, here the minus value with us, so minus 3j plus next one 123. Okay, with us, that should be substituted for this az. So we can get this relation in this way, or we can get the resultant value of the same with the help of this one, square root of 28 square plus minus 3 square plus next one 123 square of this one. Okay, so if you solve this, what we get here? 126.18 units. Now we move towards next problem. Examine whether the following velocity components represents a physically possible flow. For that, if you just say the ur equals to r sin of theta given, u theta equals to 2r cos of theta given. Okay, so you have to just examine whether the following velocity components represents the physically possible flow. For that we know this one continuity equation in polar coordinate form. Daba by daba r into r u r plus daba by daba theta here multiplied by u theta equals to 0. This equation should be satisfied. For that, if you get this value, this one, everything, if I substitute here, and once we get the value of this one 0, then this equation will be satisfied. So in this case ur is given. So ur, to get this r multiplied by ur, if I multiply by this term by r, we should multiply by this r towards the left side as well as towards the right side. So what do we get here? R into ur equals to r multiplied by r is nothing but r square into sin of theta. Now differentiating the preceding equation with respect to r, just differentiate this equation with respect to r. So what do we get here? Daba by daba r into ur equals to, so you should differentiate this one with respect to r, means daba by daba r into r square sin of theta. So what's about the derivative of this one? So here the sin theta will remain constant with respect to r, so sin theta will remain as it is. So what's about the derivative of this one? R square. Here we can get the 2r into sin of theta. Okay, now next term is given u theta is given 2r cos of theta. So 2r cos of theta is given. Now to get this term daba by daba theta u theta, so differentiate this term with respect to d theta, daba theta. So what do we get here? Here only written daba by daba theta into 2r cos of theta. Okay, in this way. So what's about this one? 2r will remain constant here with respect to theta. So what's about the derivative of this cos of theta? Minus sin theta. Okay, so what do we get here? Minus 2r sin of theta. In this way you can get it. So my ultimate aim is to check this relation. Okay, So for that, so what's about this term, dabba by dabba r into r of ur. So this term already with us, 2r into sin of theta, 2r into sin of theta already written here. So what's about the next one, minus 2r into sin of theta. So if you just see here, first term and this term is same. Okay, so this minus this, we can get the 0. Hence the continuity equation is satisfied. Hence the given velocity components represents a physically possible flow. So let us proceed for the next problem. For an incompressible fluid, the velocity components are u equals to x cube minus y cube minus z square x. Then next one, u equals to y cube minus z cube, comma, w equals to minus 3 x square z minus 3 y square z plus z cube by 3. Determine whether the continuity equation is satisfied. Okay, so for that, the velocity component along the x, y, z directions with us, that is u, v and w. These are nothing but the velocity components. Okay, so this is our continuity equation. Okay, so first of all, get this dabba u by dabba x, then get the value for dabba v by dabba y, then dabba w by dabba z. So how you can get this one? That for this you should differentiate this one, dabba differentiate this u with respect to x. So dabba u by dabba x, what do we get here? So for that, differentiate this term with respect to x. So 3x square will come here, minus what's about the derivative of this one, 0. What's about the derivative of this one? Here we can get z square. Okay, this actually term is given z square, by mistake is written here z cube. Here this should be a z square. Okay, so z square into this one, derivative of this one, dabba u by dabba x, means derivative of this one x with respect to x is nothing but the 1. Okay, so this term will come 3x square minus z square. So what's about the next one? You have to take derivative of this term with respect to next one, y. So what's about this one? Dabba v by dabba y equals to, what's about this, 3y square minus z cube, means here a derivative of this one, v with respect to y. Here this term becomes constant, so this becomes 0. Okay, so what's about the next one? W with us. So you have to differentiate this w with respect to z. Okay, so what's about the derivative of this one? Minus 3x square, derivative of z with respect to z, what's about the derivative of z? 1. So minus 3x square will occur here, minus, so derivative of this z again here come 1, so minus 3y square will remain, plus what's about the derivative of next term? So derivative of this one is nothing but the z square will occur here, because here 3z square, okay, will come, 3 by 3 get cancelled, so here you can get the z square. So this is the continuity equation with us. Substitute everything here. This first term indicate the dabba u by dabba x, next one dabba v by dabba y, next one this indicate the dabba w by dabba z. Now say this term 3x square minus 3x square get cancelled, minus 3y square minus 3y square, this one plus 3y square minus 3y square get cancelled, minus z square plus z square get cancelled. So what do we get here? 0, means the continuity equation is satisfied. Now we'll move towards our next problem. In a three-dimensional incompressible flow, the velocity components in y and z directions are v equals to a x cube minus by square plus c z square. Next one, w equals to b x cube minus c y square plus a z square x. Determine the missing component of velocity distribution such that continuity equation is satisfied. So here missing component means here v with us, w with us. Our target is to get the value for the u. So missing component, that is the u component with us. The continuity equation for the incompressible fluid flow is given by this relation, dabba u by dabba x plus dabba v by dabba y plus dabba w by dabba z. So equals to 0. This is the continuity equation for the incompressible fluid flow. Okay. Now from this relation get the value for dabba v by dabba y. Dabba v by dabba y means you should differentiate this equation with respect to y. Okay. So differentiation of this one with respect to y means this term, if you differentiate this term with respect to y, automatically you can get the 0 for this one, 0 for this one. So what's about this term? The 2 will occurs here, so 2 will come here, so minus 2by, okay, this term will come here. So what's about the next one? Differentiation of this term with respect to z. So this term, because you are taking the derivative of this constant term, okay, that becomes a 0. So what's about the next one? So 2 will occurs here, 2a z into x will remain here. So dabba w by dabba z is nothing but the 2a z x. Okay. Now substituting these values in equation number 1. So here is the equation number 1. So what do we get here? The first term will remain as it is, dabba u by dabba x minus dabba v by dabba y, means here in this way that term with us after taking the derivative of this term, okay, with respect to y, we can get in this way. Just substitute here. Similar case with the next one, dabba w by dabba z. Now our target is to get the value for dabba u by dabba x. Okay, we can get that term by taking this term towards the right side. So what do we get here? 2by minus 2azx. So what do we get here? For that you should take the integration of this one. Take this dx towards the right side. Okay. So derivative of this term, integration of du equals to integration of 2by minus 2azx, okay, with respect to that dx term. Okay, so what do we get here? Integration of du means here u, we can get it, and integration of 2by with respect to x is nothing but here we can get the x minus 2az. Integration of x is nothing but here x square by 2 plus constant term will comes to picture. Okay, so here in this case, if you just say this component is along the x direction, means this should be a function of y and z. Okay, so where c must be a function of y and z, the exact value will be known if the boundary conditions are known. The constant of the integration c is either a numerical constant or a function which is independent of x. If this constant is omitted, the velocity component may be expressed as in this way. So this constant, if I neglect, okay, so what do we get here? 2 get cancel and remaining term is written in front of you, 2by x minus a z x square, because this 2 get cancelled. Okay, let us start with the next problem. Two-dimensional incompressible flow in a cylindrical polar coordinates is given by Vr equals to 2r sin of theta cos of theta and V theta equals to minus 2r sin square theta. Determine whether these velocity components represents a physically possible fluid flow. Now we know the continuity equation for the steady two-dimensional incompressible flow in case of polar coordinate. This is the relation with us, Vr by r plus dabba Vr by dabba r plus dabba v theta by r into dabba theta. In this way that relation with us. So get this value separate, get this value separate. Okay, so dabba Vr by dabba r. For that you should differentiate this Vr term with respect to r. So what's about this one? Dabba by dabba r. What's about the derivative of this term? 2r sin of theta into cos of theta, means what we get here? So derivative of this one, r will only, you have to take the derivative of this r term because this term becomes a constant. So 2 sin theta cos of theta, derivative of r with respect to r is nothing but the 1. Okay, that's why only this term will come. So what's about the next one? Dabba by v theta by dabba theta is nothing but differentiation of this term with respect to this one v theta. So v theta is here minus 2r sin square theta. So what do we get here? So you should differentiate this one sin theta. Okay, only you have to take the derivative of this one with respect to here. This term becomes actually a constant. That's why the minus 2r. Okay, you should write here minus 2r. Initially just write this one minus 2r. The 2 will comes in here. So 2 multiplied by 2 is nothing but the 4r. So what's about the derivative of this one? Sin theta will remain as it is first of all, and again derivative of the sin theta is nothing but the cos theta. So in this way you can get that term dabba v theta by dabba theta. So in this we can get the value for the same minus 4r into sine of theta into cos of theta. Now inserting these values in this equation. Okay, this is the equation with us. So vr by r. So what's about the vr term? Vr term is here 2r sine of theta cos of theta in this way. So r term will remain as it is, plus next one we have this term with us, dabba vr by dabba r. This is the term with us, substitute here, minus next one with us minus 4r sine of theta cos of theta. Here this term written as it is divided by r. Okay, so equate with the 0. Now if this value becomes 0, our task is here satisfied. Okay, means here if you just say make the base common, so what's about here we can get, sorry, here rr get cancel, here rr get cancel. So 2 sine of theta cos of theta, and what's about this one, 2 sine theta cos theta minus 4 sine theta cos theta. So 2 plus 2 4 means total 4 sine of four sine theta cos theta, here minus 4 sine theta cos theta, means you can get the 0. So here the LHS you can get the 0. Thus the continuity equation is satisfied and hence the flow is physically possible. Thank you. Hope in the today's lecture problems on the continuity equation cleared you.